Hello and welcome to more Pokemon Fire Red Randomizer Nuzlocke Challenge. On today's episode, we are going to try this logic puzzle, which might be a disaster. Of course, I was going to do Gen 3, but Gen 2 just destroyed me. So, we're trying to figure out if the Pokemon are caught, released, or wild. Got it. So C, R, or W. So yeah, I've never done one of these on this website before, so let's see how it goes. Whoops, what do we got? Okay, so the Pikachu is wild, and the hint is 2 4-letter Pokemon were caught, but only one from this column. Okay, so either the Onix or the Abra is caught. Maybe the Natu. Is there any other 4-letter Pokemon? Oh, there's not. So that means the Natu, if I click over here, must be caught. Good. All Pokemon that evolve. Wait. Yeah, okay. All Pokemon that evolve from or are starters. Wait. All Pokemon that evolve from starters are wild or are starters. Okay. So the starter lines are wild. So let's see. Where are our starters? Okay, so Sceptile has to be wild. Cyndaquil also has to be wild. And Feraligator's got to be wild. Okay, we're making our way. Let's just go through those hints. 3 Pokemon adjacent to me are wild. Okay, so I did check before. They said that the definition of adjacent is left, right, up, down, and diagonal. So we can't really deduce that one yet. There are 2 Pokemon in this column that were released. Okay. And then the only Pokemon in row 3... The only Pokemon in row 3 that has only one type is wild. Oh, okay. Well, Meowth is just normal, right? Gyarados is water flying. Heatran is fire steel. Lucario is fighting steel. And Spiritomb is weird. So this has got to be wild. Okay. Spiritomb is a wild Pokemon. That's huge. Oh boy. A bishop on my square, would be able to attack only. I wasn't expecting any chess references here. Okay. A bishop on my square would be able to attack only wild Pokemon. Okay, so that means a bishop here, right? And bishops. Wait. Bishops go. My instinct said bishops go diagonally. That's what I wanted to say. I'm more of a dino checkers person, not really a chess guy. It's never really chess day, you know. Let's see. Wait, a bishop on my. Oh, okay, yeah, okay. So I think if I have the correct definition of bishop, that means that Wobbuffet, Groudon, Moltres, Ariados are all wild. What if I don't have the correct definition of bishop? That would be really unfortunate. But then I suppose, do we have any other information? I don't think so, right? So let's think about it. So pawn, king, queen, bishop. The knight is the funky one. The rook move. Yeah, I think I've got the right definition. Okay. I wasn't expecting chess. So wild, 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 wild. And now we have 4 more clues. Only rows with at least one Gen 3 Pokemon has a released Pokemon. Okay. So you could deduce that rows that don't have Gen 3 Pokemon don't have any released Pokemon. So looking at the remaining... So this row right here doesn't have any Gen 3 Pokemon. And I think... Maybe... I think... I don't know. Wait, is Slackoth Gen 3? I think this has Gen 3. I think that means this row. So this row doesn't have a released Pokemon. So everything's either wild or caught. Okay, well that's something, I think. What else did we just get out of that? Each column has at least one Pokemon that has been caught. That feels like that might be useful later. That's good. And then we also got no row has more than one Pokemon that has been released. No row has more than one Pokemon that has been released. You'd think I'd be good at this because I'm like a math person. Okay. Okay. So once you've got a released Pokemon in each row, that's the only released Pokemon. That's interesting. Each row has exactly what? Is that true? Each row has exactly one Pokemon that's been caught? Oh, interesting. So so Natsu's the only one caught here. And back up here with Pikachu where we started, 2 4-letter Pokemon were caught, but only one from this column. Well, that means that Abra can't be the caught Pokemon. That means Onix has to be the caught Pokemon. And furthermore, no row has more than one Pokemon that's been released. Okay, caught. Okay, we'll get back to that. But what's this new hint? A Pokemon adjacent to me was caught, and 4 adjacent to me are wild. Okay, so either... I don't know what 4 adjacent to me means. Like, I know what they went for with, like, the adjacency being left, right, up, down, and diagonal, but, like, does that mean I can go diagonal, diagonal, left, left? Or, like, you know what I mean? Like, something like that? I don't know. But a Pokemon adjacent to me was caught, so... That could be Salamence, that could be Lucario. I'm worried that the 4 adjacent to me line... 4 adjacent to me are wild. So, let's just assume you're not allowed to change directions. 1, 2, 3, 4. So maybe this is wild. 1, 2, 3, 4. Maybe Mewtwo's wild. I don't know. I don't like that. Okay. Cyndaquil's hint was there are 2 Pokemon in this column that were released. Okay, I've hit a little bit of a jam here, but I feel like it's mostly because I'm trying to do this in my head and I haven't written anything down. 2 4-letter Pokemon were caught, only one from this column. Okay, so we satisfied that condition. Okay, I don't like the adjacent thing. We did the Bishop thing. Only rows with at least one Gen 3 Pokemon has a released Pokemon. Okay, so hold on. So there's no released Pokemon in this row. And we already got the caught Pokemon in this row. So that means that the Abra has to be wild. And the Beedrill has to be wild. Huge. No Pokemon adjacent to me were caught. That's pretty big. So that means wild or released for everybody in the vicinity. Okay, in the 4 corners, there's 1 wild, 1 caught, and 2 released. Okay, so we've got the 1 wild. There's 1 caught and 2 released Pokemon. Interesting. 2 released Pokemon. Okay, and there's got to be a caught as well. So the caught could be here. It could be here, it could be there. Yeah, we don't... That's going to be useful, but we're not quite there yet. No Pokemon adjacent to me were caught. So either wild or released. Each row has exactly 1 Pokemon that's been... Okay, we're making our way. No, okay, each column has at least 1 Pokemon that's been caught. At least 1 Pokemon that's been caught. Okay. I see. So each column has at least 1 caught. Each row has exactly 1 caught. That's pretty big. Okay. So... Okay. So maybe we should examine our cots. And I know I'm running out of time here. It's not really going well. Either Salamence or Munchlax has to be caught. Has to be. We've got a caught in this one. I like that we got this row done. That's good, right? There's no more starters out there. That would have been nice. 2 Pokemon in this column are released. Spiritomb was wild. 3 Pokemon adjacent to me are wild. Okay, so we got one of them. 2 more of them are wild. But 4 adjacent to me. 1, 2, 3, 4. We don't know that for sure yet. 1, 2, 3, 4. Could be wild, I guess. This could be wild. And then 2 released. That's still all possible, it feels like. The only Pokemon in row 3 that... Okay, yeah, we already did that. Okay. No row has more than 1 Pokemon that's been released. Okay, that's pretty big. Yeah, so it's possible to have no released in a row, but you're not going to have more than 1. We haven't really dealt with any released yet. Is there hints? Okay, let's see. I'm missing something. Oh, wait, this is wild. Okay, yeah. In the 4 corners, there's 1 wild. We got that one. 1 caught, 2 released. I really don't want to make any assumptions, because obviously that's not how this is supposed to work, but we might have to try it, just if we have a chance here. So we know that there's 2 released Pokemon in the corners, right? And we also know that there's 2 Pokemon in this column that are released. So it feels like there's a pretty high chance that either Munchlax or Mewtwo is a released Pokemon. I'm going to roll the dice and say Munchlax is released, and this might be the end of the quiz. Oh, I was right. Release doesn't give a hint? Oh, I guess that makes sense. You catch it to get... Oh, that's so annoying. Okay. No row has more than 1 Pokemon that's been released. So this is the released Pokemon. We didn't catch a Pokemon in this row yet, so this is caught. Wait, what? Caught does... What? We're not getting hints for these? This is so mean. I guess sometimes we just don't get hints. Okay. Released. Okay, let's see. So, Pokemon, 4 adjacent to me is wild. 1, 2, 3, 4. If this is wild, one of these 2 is released. I don't, it doesn't really work yet. Do we gamble on the other released Pokemon being the Mewtwo? Mewtwo is either, or is it caught? Definitely missing a huge piece to this. 4 adjacent. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 adjacent to me are wild. Alright, I've got to do another rolling of the dice. I feel like the game wouldn't do Mewtwo as released. No, that's stupid. I should just go with it, right? Okay, it is released. Each category, RWC, released, caught, and wild, has a 10-letter Pokemon in it. Oh, no! Wait, what? Okay, so... Oh, no. I have to... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so this has A. It says A as in if it has 1, right? So this is a 10-letter Pokemon. So the wild is covered. Oh, my gosh. Wait, I think Tyranitar is caught because, yeah, okay. I think that I kind of implied that. I'm just guessing it had 10. Oh no, I just got lucky. Okay, good. So that's the caught Pokemon in this row, right? There's only 1 in each row that's been caught. Is that right? I'm so bad at this. Where's the thing that says, yeah, each row exactly 1 plus Pokemon? Okay, so 3 Pokemon adjacent to me are wild. Okay, so not wild. Wild. 2 of these are wild. There are 2 Pokemon that were released. Okay, so that means the rest have to be... One of these is caught. Oh, yeah, we knew the Tyranitar from the corners one. That's how I knew it. Shoot, we're going to have to start guessing. We've already done a bunch of wild here. What's the released category? Is there at least 1 released in each column or something like that? I feel like Deoxys might be released. Oh, that's the game. Gosh dang it. Okay, so, you know, there's the Hocus Pocus 2 ad. I got 60%, which is not terrible, but I don't feel thrilled about that performance. I feel like I could have done better. Definitely would have done a lot better if I had been writing it down. I was trying to do everything from memory. Probably not the best decision, but there's my attempt at a logic puzzle. Got a little lucky in some places, and oh well. Tomorrow's episode is going to be a pretty special one, so I hope you check that out. And the Elite Four will finally commence next week. Very exciting, very exciting. I've been grinding in the background. Everyone is getting closer and closer to level 59.9. Let's see you tomorrow.